So today I'm here at Goodwill and want to see if I can turn 40 bucks into 400. So let's go inside and see what they have. Right away, this desk caught my eye. It is a little bit banged up, but it's only 30 bucks. And with our coupon, we'll get it for like 24. This might be worth some money, but not worth the risk. So we'll get the desk home and we'll get right to work. And all we really have to do is just take these 3 drawers out and get right into sanding. We're gonna grab our sander. We're gonna use some 80 grit and start sanding away. And you can kind of see right away after that first layer comes off, this is a really nice piece of wood. So it should look beautiful when this is all complete. And you can see the right side, which is untouched, compared to the left side, which is all done. Also, I like having a cordless sander, especially on the edges, just makes it easier to work with. And once it's all sanded, we're just gonna wipe off the surface and get it all prepped for some wood stain. And the color we're going with today is this Jacobin. It's a real dark brown color. So we'll do a couple coats of this and then we'll follow it up with some clear coat. And they usually say you're supposed to stain with the grain of the wood, but this wood is pretty zigzag. So I'm just gonna apply an even coat everywhere and then follow it by going up and down. And you can see that first coat went on beautifully. We'll let this dry, then we'll do a light sand, and then we're gonna reapply the second coat. I also have some old classic black laying around, so I want to kind of burn the edges. That way it matches the legs. It kind of goes from a black and then blends into a medium brown. All right, then we're gonna sand it one more time, just really lightly. I'm using like a 320 grit here. We'll sand over it, we'll grab a towel, we'll clean it, and now it is time for our clear coat. That first coat is looking real nice. We're gonna give this a few hours to dry. And in the meantime, we're gonna hit the store real quick and get some new handles for this. Once we get back home, we're gonna use an even finer grit sandpaper, this time 400, and sand it all the way down before we reapply that final coat. It is sped up here. I'm not sanding it as rough as it looks like. Just gently go over it, grab a towel, clean the surface, and then we'll apply that final layer. Looking incredible so far. We'll let this dry for a couple hours, then we'll take it in the house and set it up for staging. Believe it or not, this can take up to a month to cure, but it is dry to the touch within a couple hours. We're gonna go ahead and screw in those knobs that we bought, which actually match the original ones nicely, but we were missing one, so we had to buy a new set. We'll go ahead and pop the drawers in right here. Do a little stage on this, going with like an office desk vibe. But I don't know, this also kind of gives off like a hotel lobby type table. But regardless, this was it before, if you guys remember in the store. Beautiful piece, just needed to be saved a little bit. And here is the final product, which I think turned out absolutely phenomenal. The color matches nicely, the clear coat really pops, and you can't see any of the original wear marks. And like I said, this could be a computer desk. You can get crazy and make it a kitchen table. If you happen to own a hotel and want this in your lobby, let me know. But super happy with how this turned out and happy to give this a second life. As far as the numbers go, we're all in for 48 bucks. I'm gonna list it for 475.